Good morning, students. Myself V. Narsimlu, Faculty of Physical Science, Department of Physics, SRNK, Government Degree College, Banswara. Last class, students, we were discussing about the Gauss law. What is meant by the Gauss law? Gauss law can be straight or defined as the total flux which passes through the unit cross-sectional area of the surface is equal to the 1 by epsilon naught times of total charge in electrical field is called as a Gauss law. So, students, according to that Gauss law, today we are going to learn about the differential form of Gauss law. What is the differential form of the Gauss law is indicates. Today we are discussing and derive the equation of it. So, in this condition, let us suppose according to what is the Gauss law here? The electrical flux, the pi is equal to the surface integral of S into E dot d S is equal to 1 by epsilon naught times of total charge of an electrical field. This is called as a Gauss law. Here, so this is indicated by the total electrical flux passes through the unit cross-section area of the surface. This is the intensity of electrical field. This is the small aerial component of the closed surface. This is the epsilon permittivity of the surface, and this is the charge of any object we can take. So this is the simple law of the Gauss, or say this is the Gauss law is indicates. According to this Gauss law, suppose suppose let us we have to take the what's here number of charges. Means here let us consider q1 charge comma q2 q3 dash 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 line and qn, or what is here number of, we can take the here charge particles, charges. This number of charged particles can be consisted or corresponding intensity of electrical field is represented by E1, E2, E3 and so on and so far. We can take the En. So with Q1 charged particle consists E1 in intensity of electrical field, Q2 is E2, Q3 is E3 and that's just Qn is represented by the En intensity of the electrical field. So therefore, according to these charged particles and corresponding intensity of electrical fields, now let us we have to determine the total flux or the intensity of the electrical field can be obtained. How we can obtain the total electrical field of this? Means let us we have to take the here, or we are apply the Gauss law according to what is here. So according to Gauss law or application of the Gauss law, what is here the total flux, electrical flux equal to surface integral S E dot ds equal to q by epsilon naught. So here, so we can take let us consider so here surface integral S into E1 dot ds equal to what we can take here q1 by epsilon naught, and surface integral S into E2 into ds equal to q2 by epsilon naught. Next surface integral S E3 ds is equal to q3 by epsilon naught, and so on so far we can take here surface integral S into En into ds equal to qn by epsilon naught. These values are okay, we have to substitute above equation. So this is the equation 1 we can assume. Okay, so therefore, okay, these values are substitute the what is here above equation. So we get what is here in this condition. Let us we have to determine. Okay, let us we have to determine the total electrical flux passes through the unit cross section area. So when you have substituted, so therefore what we can write here in this condition, surface integral, okay, E dot, so surface integral S into E dot ds equal to what we can write here, surface integral S into, okay, E1 ds plus surface integral S into E2 into ds plus surface integral S into E3 ds and plus so and so far we can take plus surface integral S into En into ds. So therefore in this condition, see students here, okay, integral S into E1 ds is indicated by what is here, okay, it is indicated by the, okay, Q1 by epsilon. This is indicated by Q1 by epsilon. This is indicated by Q2 by epsilon. As like this is the Q, this is the, okay, Q n by epsilon naught. So as like these values when we substitute the what is there in this equation, so we have to determine the concept is represented by, okay, integral surface integral, okay, S E ds is equal to we will get Q1 by epsilon naught plus Q2 by epsilon naught plus Q3 by epsilon naught plus dash 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 Q n by epsilon naught. Understood students properly? Okay, these values which are we can substitute in this equation, we will get the what's here simplified equation. We have to simplify this equation. Now let us we have to take the what is the, which is the common in this, 1 by epsilon naught is the common. 1 by epsilon naught. 1 by epsilon naught is take the common, Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3 plus dash 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 plus Qn, which equal to therefore integral S into E dot ds is equal to. So therefore this is the sum of the charged particles. This sum of the charged particle we can write 1 by epsilon naught into sigma. Sigma is what is indicated? Sum of the charged particles. So therefore sigma I equal to what we can take here? I equal to 1 to n we can take. Okay. Therefore what is here? This is the Qi, which equal to here surface integral S into E dot ds is equal to, we will get the what's here this, because this is indicated by the equation 2. So this equation is called intensity of electrical field at a different charged particles is represented. Now according to this, let us we have to determine, okay, the differential form of the Gauss law. So how do we have to determine the differential form of the Gauss law? See here students, very simple, okay, derivation now, okay, to derive the equation of the differential form of Gauss law, it will be depends upon the charge density. What is your main concept here? Okay, charge density. So here we can take differential, okay, form of, okay, what is here? Gauss law. This is the concept here. So in this condition, what we can take here in that, let us we can take the charge density. Charge, okay, density. This can be denoted by rho. What is meant by the here? Charge density is indicates. Means simply we can write the charge density rho is equal to Q by V. If okay, V is equal to 1 meter cube, then what happened here? Then we can write rho is equal to Q we can write. Means how to we will define? The charge per unit volume of the substance is called as a charge density. Okay. So here, so let us we have to take the main concept of, okay, represented by, okay, in this what we have to do? Let us we have to take the charge density definition. We can determine we can determine the differential form of the Gauss law. So here, so when we have taken the what is rho, so here the charge density depends upon the what is here, rho is equal to dq by, we can take the dv. The charge is changes immediately, volume will be changes. Volume changes, the charge is changes. That's why let us we have take the what is here, rho is equal to we have dq by dv. Small volume of the change of the volume and small charge dependent. Why we have taken the small? Because of, so in this condition, let us we have to take the simple representation of the property of charged body. What is the property? If we have take the what is determine what is total behavior or property of any object, let us we have take the first of all small. Suppose simple example, students, if the rice is cooked or not, how do we can justify? Means we will take what is one piece of rice taken to, we will test it, then it will be cooked or not. Then afterwards we have to represent if it will be cooked, yes, the rice is cooked, otherwise it not cooked. As like let us we have take the small piece of rice. Two, we have to represent the whole property of the cooking of rice. Same similar way here we have taken a small value of the what is the total charge of any objects. That's why what happened here in this condition, let us we have to determine the what is here, when we have taken the what is here small charge due to that we will obtain the integration, we will get the what is here total whole charge of the an objects. That's why we can take, first of all we can take the what here small value, and this is to test the what is explain the total property of any physical quantity. That's why we can take the what is the rho is equal to charge density, rho is equal to dq by dv. So therefore we can write in this dq code what we can write, this take this side, rho into dv. For total charge, integrate the what is the above equation. So integral dq equal to integral of rho into dv. So what is the volume integral here? dq equal what we can take here, q is comes. Therefore q is equal to volume integral v into rho dv. It's like we have to determine what is here, the total charge of an object is represented by, in terms of the charge density, rho is represented by integral volume integral v into rho dv. But according to which law is used? According to, we can take the Gauss law. According to Gauss law. What is the Gauss law? According to the Gauss law, we have to take the what is total flux. Electrical flux passes through the unit cross section area is represented by the surface integral S E dot ds is equal to q by epsilon naught. Because this is the Gauss law is indicates students. Don't forget everybody about this Gauss law. See here, the Gauss law is very very important for the application of the further derivation or determination of the concepts. So here in this condition, what is this is the equation to Gauss law. Now the equation 1 is represented by the charge q. This one equation can be substituted. What is the equation 2? We will get the what is here following equation. So therefore substitute equation 1 into, we get the what is here, pi is equal to integral surface integral s into E dot ds is equal to q equal to, you can substitute integral volume integral rho dv by epsilon. So when we have taken the what is this, see here 1 by epsilon take the common, so therefore surface integral s E dot ds is equal to 1 by epsilon naught volume integral v into rho dv. This is represented by here equation 3. See here students, this is surface integral, this is the volume integral. So when we have to convert the surface integral into volume integral, then we have to what's there, determine the differential form of Gauss law. So in this condition, what we have to do, if we convert the or change the surface integral volume integral, it is depends upon the vector analysis lesson. First year we have studied vector analysis. According to vector analysis, what is indicates? It is depend. Okay, what is explain or represents the what is here linear integration, surface integration, volume integration. So according that, okay, the Stokes scientist he is determined the line integral or okay linear integral converted to surface integral is called as the Stokes theorem, and the surface integral is converted to the okay volume integral is called as a Gauss divergence theorem. So here surface integral is converted into the volume integral. So that's why we have to take the what here Gauss divergence theorem. So that's why students, according to what we can take here Gauss okay divergence theorem. What is here Gauss divergence theorem? What is the Gauss divergence theorem is indicates? That is indicated by the surface integral of S into f dot ds equal to volume integral of V into okay divergence of f into dv. Divergence theorem, dive is nothing but we can write volume integral V into del bar dot f bar into dv is comes which equal to surface integral f dot ds. Because this is the main concept of the Gauss divergence theorem. This is the equation 4 we can assume or we should assume. So therefore what happened? According to what we can take here 3 and 4 equation, 3 and 4 equations, what we can understood here? See, in this condition, suppose force F equal to we can substitute the what is the intensity of electrical field E. So therefore we will get the what is here E dot ds. This E dot ds can be write okay del bar okay what's here E into dv. So therefore from these equations what we can write here okay volume integral V into instead of this understand here we can write volume into del bar dot E bar okay into dv is equal to what is the 1 by epsilon naught times into integral volume integral V into rho dv. See students, rho dv. So therefore what happened here in this condition? The integration okay integration gets cancelled, volume integral dv gets cancelled. What is there here? Therefore del bar dot E bar is equal to what is there here? Rho by epsilon. Because this is represented by the del bar dot okay rho bar, or we can write this is the we will write divergence of del bar is represented by the divergence of okay E bar is equal to rho by epsilon. So this is indicated by the what is Ramma here okay differential form of Gauss law. So this is called divergence what is your differential form of Gauss law. Understood students? What is the differential form of Gauss law? Del bar dot E bar is equal to rho by epsilon naught, or divergence of the intensity of electrical field E bar equal to rho by epsilon naught is called as a differential form of Gauss law. So this is the complete okay representation of the okay differential form of Gauss law. Okay, thank you students, thank you one and all. Okay, thank you very much.